I just, mm, I have so many emotions. I am so tired. I have been working. I'm working two jobs now, not two full-time jobs. My second job, I'm just working one day a week, but we work. And it's morning now. It's Monday morning. I usually try to start work by 6 a.m. I didn't even hear the alarm. And I'm one of those people that sets the alarm for very far ahead so it can snooze and snooze. I don't remember hearing it at all. So I'm really tired, and I was sleeping really hard. But I remember this morning waking up from a dream. The dream was in the dream were things from my heart. I dreamed it was like a combination of my biological father, my father, and my stepfather, even though I didn't see my stepfather there. And then the desire of my heart and what I want to do concerning getting to know and be with my family. Um, I have, ever since I first saw this, like, and found out it was a thing, it, I really want to like make a vehicle that is like kind of like a motorhome for myself and my family to travel in, something that can accommodate us as far as, um, like seats and seat belts so that we can make our road trips and travel cross country. But it would also have the capability to provide us sleeping arrangements and a place to keep ourselves clean, whether it's just like a sink and running water or even a shower. I don't need a kitchen and all that. We can eat on the road. We can bring dry food. I don't need to cook in there. But I do want it to at least be the equivalent of like a hotel room for us so that we can travel and be with family. In my dream, I dreamed that my father, Dwight Walker, and I could, even though he had left it for me in the dream, he was like leaving it for me, but I couldn't see him like face to face. Nothing like it tried to interact with me because I'm careful about like dream interactions and stuff like that. But anyway, um, I could only see him from far and like kind of from behind. And he apparently, I don't know if it was him or not, but had left me a vehicle, like left it to me like an inheritance. And it was an old van, from a 15 passenger van from like the 90s that my stepfather used to always drive. He had it for his business. And we used to ride with him in it when he would take nurses to and from work at the beginning and end of their shift. And it was like the same colors, the same paint style and everything as that van. And I was like, wow, he left me a van, so now I don't have to buy one. And I can, make the accommodations for me and my family to be able to sleep in this van and ride in it safely so that we can go visit family. So all of those things were in my heart and I could see them. And I saw my dad from like far away. And when I woke up, like it was just like, oh, okay. But then after a minute, I realized that my heart is kind of longing for something that is never going to get. And it makes me feel bad too because I don't want to be longing for anything or anyone but the Most High. I don't want to be longing for anyone except Yah. And that's just the truth. So I just want to be healed. Because what's the point in trying to, even if I didn't care about longing for someone other than Yah, which I do care, but even if I didn't, how it's got to be so unhealthy because I'm never going to get that thing. I'm never going to be able to tell my dad I wish that I got to know him better. Now that I'm better, now that I'm more mature. now that I'm healing, or doing my best to be in the process of healing from his absence and the things that I did to myself and the lifestyle that I lived as a direct or indirect result of his absence, now that I'm getting better, I wish I would have got to know him more. And I'm never, ever going to get that. Whew. And it's just what it is. So I want to be healed from that too. I want to be healed from the I wish I would have. Because it's not going to happen. It's just not. He's gone for good this time. Oh my God. So this is where I'm at. If I'm going to show this healing process and this healing journey, it's not going to be all cute, me riding and talking to family. Like sometimes I'm like this. Sometimes I'm a mess. I didn't expect to see what I saw in my dream. But I do think it's, it's something to document. It's something to have said out loud. It's something to have recorded. And what I can do is get that van somehow, or Chuck, or whatever we decide, because I do want to. What is attainable is relationships with the rest of my family, on my dad's side and my mom's side, and that is what I truly, genuinely want. And I want it for my children too. I don't want to just go visit and then go back and tell my children, like, oh yeah, I went to visit Uncle this and Aunt that and cousin this, and they don't get to know these people. I don't want that. And road trips are hard when you're sleepy, so I want a place where we can be able to just pull over and rest if we need to, all of us, so that it doesn't become a chore trying to get here or there. So that is attainable. That is what I'm going to do. But yeah, that's what I want. I also want to say, does anybody else, how does the Most High comfort you? Because when my heart was hurting and I realized that I was longing for something that I'm never going to have, and then asking Abba, please forgive me, I just want to long for you. And then I looked out the window, and in the same view that I always have from my desk here, there's like a natural fence. It's like bushes and trees behind my house that run across the back of the yard. And one of my favorite things in the world is the sunrise. And I can't see the sunrise from this house. But what I can see is the way that the light of the morning, it's just for a brief period of time, like lights on the leaves outside my window. And when I looked outside, there's this one particular leaf that was just illuminated. It was lit up. Like on fire almost. Because it's changed colors and it's got so many different colors in it. But it was like red and orange. And I'll show a picture and it's probably not going to look like anything to you. But it was like everything to me in that moment, because I know it was the Most High telling me he sees me. So, oh my gosh, I'm feeling super vulnerable this morning. And, I'm not trying to front. I said I was going to share this journey of healing. So this is what happened to me today.